Hey everyone, Shane here from Trading Down Under. Hope you guys are well. So thought I'd just jump on quickly to show you guys what I'm looking at with Bitcoin at the moment, as we've had that massive drop down. And now we're coming into an accumulation or a distribution phase, depending on which way you're coming from the market. So now basically we're going to come into like a bit of a chop zone. So what I am looking for is shorting opportunities only, because on the 12-hour, we're still in a downtrend, right? So we're going to be getting a lot more downward pressure from the sellers. So this is why I like to be on that side of the trend. Now, as discussed in my last video, the wicks to the bottom side. So this will, and this was shown here as well, the wicks, right? Remember how I said, potentially in this boxed area here, we're going to see some volatility. However, these candles are starting to close deeper into these wicks. So, good sign for Bitcoin to go further down. So for the holders out there, just be very wary, because if this breaks, we could be going down into these sort of areas here, like the 26,000 mark, the 23,000 mark, and so on, if this level doesn't hold. Now we've confirmed our trend is down. I like to jump onto the hourly time frame, and we've got our Bollinger Bands on. And as you can see, these are pretty straight here, right? So there's not much volatility. As you can see through here, it's pretty straight. So this is sort of suggesting that price is just going to go through here and accumulate. And this is how I like to play the Bollinger Band strategy through here. And yeah, so now, we've got a just under a 6% channel. So even if you got that on 5x or 10x, that's 60% profits, or 30% profits, or however you sort of do it, right? But in my mind, I'm only looking for short, so I like to short from the top here. Now, what else am I looking at? Is basically I'd be exiting my position around here at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. And what I'm looking for is my exit triggers are wicks to the bottom side, bullish engulfing candles. So, and that's my exit trigger, because we are in a downtrend. So this could potentially, break like this and then continue down. So this is where, if you shorted from up here where I did, you can cash this whole trade. However, I got a little bit greedy and I thought we'll go down a little bit more. So I didn't actually exit this trade here. So I've wrote it up, which is fine. But now I can start to see that we're ranging here. I'll exit profit here with my exit triggers. And then I'll start to play this again, pretty much like this chop here. And then what I'm looking for is, this sort of thing to come in like this. I'll even put a support line in here, make that green for go. So, this could start going like this, and then, we're either looking for momentum to change and push back out up like this. However, we are in a downtrend, so I don't really expect that to happen. What I'd be sort of expecting is either that market structure to change down like this, and then we start to close down like this and push back down. However, if we start to range in here and we break up, I'd be going to my higher time frames around the 4-hour mark, and then I'll start to look at areas of value up here to short back down. What else would I be looking for in here? I'd be looking for squeeze patterns in here. So the same stuff, right? We're looking for this to be going something like this, because remember, even though we've got our support and resistance here, we're still going to be making that squeeze, and then, potentially that break down or that break up and then break out like that, or break down like that. So that's sort of the formations I'm looking for in this area. Now, remember, we've always got to have that option A and option B, because no one's got a crystal ball, right? The market can just flip on you like on a dime, just like that. So always have that option of, all right, do I need to go long or do I need to go short? And that's basically a support and resistance play. If we break to the top side, here, where are we longing into? And then if we break down, where are we longing into? or where are we shorting into, you know, probably to the bottom of this purple box here. So that is the play on Bitcoin. Now let's look at Ethereum. Oh, what's going on? So I think I've done this the other night for you guys. You know, we've had that same sort of pattern, like through here. We have broken out. The 12-hour EMA is saying down, and we've broken to the downside. So, you know, we could potentially be looking for areas like this, and then hopefully these levels hold. If not, there's going to be some trouble for Ethereum, and we can bag up a lot lower, like looking down into these wicks here, pretty volatile. So we could even push in into this price here in the 1800 mark, which would be really nice. I think we pushed down to 1700 on Ethereum. So yeah, but basically there's no real buying opportunities at the moment that I can see. Now, same sort of thing, we dropped down, we've identified our trend, right? Got our Bollinger Bands on. Now we're just in this distribution phase. We've had this double top here, so shorting opportunities. Yes, wicks here. So, you know, potentially taking profits here at this support line. Now we've got a bit of a channel trade right here. It's not too volatile because the Bollinger Bands are pretty flat. However, same thing as Bitcoin. You know, we're looking for, you know, something like that, or whoops, should have put some higher structure in here, or to the breakdown like that, right? So it doesn't matter what happens in here, same thing. We're looking for, you know, like that squeeze pattern, and then break out or break down. So hopefully that helps you guys out in this choppy sort of section. Hopefully you guys make some money, and safe trading, guys.